Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing an article that I wrote several days ago and published on Second Chance to Live. I create video presentations of my articles to share the information with individuals who learn more effectively through watching and listening. To read the article, I'll put my glasses back on and bring up the article. I want to thank you for your time. You are an important part of my process, and I always enjoy our times together. Here's the article. More Than a Survivor. Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live, my friend. I'm happy to have you around my table. Recently, I heard someone describe themselves as a survivor. As I thought about how they described themselves, I found myself annoyed. Not annoyed at the person who called themselves a survivor, but at the mindset that often accompanies the word survivor. The mindset that, in practice, serves to diminish the worth and value of the individual. The mindset that seduces the individual into believing that they are a victim of the adversity that has befallen them. The mindset that leads the individual to believe that their choices are limited. The mindset that leads the individual into believing that they are prisoners in their own skin. The mindset that lulls the individual into believing that their dreams have been crushed and that their destinies are too far out of reach for them. The mindset that squelches ambition and motivation. The mindset that fosters complacency. The mindset that spawns secondary gains and secondary dependencies. The mindset that creates an identity through a diagnosis, a treatment plan, and a prognosis. The mindset that leads the individual to believe that they are left to live their lives in a box in which there are limited options, a box from which there is little hope of escape. Today's thought. We can move beyond the box of a system that by design seeks to define who we are as individuals through a diagnosis, a treatment plan, and a prognosis. We can move beyond the mindset that leads us to believe that we are limited as survivors. We can move beyond the mindset that leaves us feeling like prisoners in our own skin. We can move beyond the mindset that perpetuates the stereotype that is based on a contempt prior to investigation. We can live our lives beyond the mindset that keeps us focused on our limitations. We can move beyond the mindset that leads us to believe that we have few choices. We can move beyond the mindset that minimizes and marginalizes who we are as individuals. We can move beyond the mindset that diminishes, discounts, and does not take us seriously. We can move beyond a mindset that shows us little respect. Epilogue. I share the above with you to encourage you, as I need to remember, we no longer have to remain trapped by a survivor's mindset. We can live our lives beyond the confines of a diagnosis, a treatment plan, and a prognosis. We can live beyond the grasp of a stereotype and the societal stigmatizations. We can move beyond the voices that seek to undermine our hope, dreams, and destinies. We can live our lives beyond the mindset of a survivor. We can be more than a survivor. Below are several quotes that inspire me to remember that I can be more than a survivor. As you read these quotes, may you also be inspired to remember that you can be more than a survivor. Here's the first quote. Excuse me. I am one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do. That's by Helen Keller. Second quote, insist on yourself, never imitate. Your own gift you can present every moment with the cumulative force of a whole life's cultivation. But of the adopted talent of another, you have only an extemporaneous half possession. Do that which is assigned to you, and you cannot hope too much or dare too much. By Ralph Waldo Emerson. History has demonstrated that the most notable winners usually encountered heartbreaking obstacles before they triumphed. They won because they refused to become discouraged by their defeats. By B.C. Forbes. Regardless of your lot in life, you can build something beautiful on it, by Zig Ziglar. Don't judge your day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant, by Robert Louis Stevenson. Do what you can with what you have where you are, by Theodore Roosevelt. Absorb what is useful, reject what is useful, and add specifically your own, Bruce Lee. If you advance confidently in the direction of your dreams and endeavor to live the life that you have imagined, you will meet with a success unexpected in common hours, by Henry David Thoreau. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come, Abraham Lincoln. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals, by Zig Ziglar. Decision is the spark that ignites action. Until a decision is made, nothing happens, by Wilfred A. Peterson. Our circumstances are not meant to keep us down, but they are meant to build us up, and that's by Craig J. Phillips, MRCBA, myself. Sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful, and that's by Zig Ziglar. In my experience, I have found that adversity is what has made me successful, because I refuse to give up because of adversity, by Craig J. Phillips, MRCBA. And the last quote, here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. But the only thing that you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. And one other quote by Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. This is the end of the article. I want to thank you for your time. Before I go, let me encourage you with this, as I need to remember. Please do not give up on yourself, a loving God, or your process, because more will be revealed in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. I'll say so long for now. Have a great day, and God bless you and your family. So long now.